Hello, hello. Midweek chat. I'll start with last night, my last drop off. I was watching BZ a couple of days ago, and he was talking about comparing nighttime deliveries to daytime. And one of the examples, I'm going to take a ride around here, it's pretty. One of the examples was when he works at night, he doesn't prefer nights. He doesn't like it when he gets to a location, the people are sleeping, then he's got to wait, then he's got to call. Oops, sorry. How's that? Good enough. Oh, this is a circle? No, it's just the water. What a location. Wow. I know I'm live. I find it so bizarre that YouTube tells me I'm live, but they never tell me when someone else is live on this channel. What a house. And the water, you got to see this. What a house. And the water, it's a new, oh, the water's right there, if you can see that. Out there's the water. And look at this modern new house. Damn. Look at that. And the water is right in their backyard, right there. Whew. Holy cow. That is beautiful. Very modern. No, plain side and modern. This is all the water here. I mean, it's a great location. All these homes have water, like their backyard. That's it. It's a nice location. I'm in my own town. I got, my last order was a Mickey D's order in Freeport. Very happy about that. But last night, my last order, BZ's right. The guy fell asleep, or the woman. I texted. It says wait in car. I texted, I called. Then called up Uber. Then did it again with the prompts. This is pretty. Great location. I just delivered. I'll show you the house I just delivered to. This is a little park. There's the water. The homes are on the other side. And you have those condos down there. Oh my God. This is a beautiful location. Best of both worlds. I just delivered to this house. Very nice. That's their backyard. I guess that's their boat. See the top of it. And this is a beautiful corner house. It's very unique. Very nice. It's like a one level. They just have it upstairs, but it's not huge, you know. Some of these homes, the more new ones, more modern, they're very big. Lots of handle, a hunk of house. It's very pretty. Like the way it's in the corner. It's nice. But they got the water view. So it wasn't even food I wanted either. And I was looking for a homeless person on the way home. Always when I have free food, they're nowhere to be found. And when I don't have anything, they're all over the place, the people. You see them everywhere. There's cops down there. Something happened over there. They've been there when I came. So BZ's right. I'm going to go down a list. And then today, I didn't want to make a list. I did watch the first 10 minutes of No Limitations Rideshare video from last night, and it all made sense, the rest of the video. So I'm happy I spared the time to leave that on this morning. After I actually watched the news twice today. I caught up with the world. It rained so much. It rained for 5 hours here in Nassau County. It poured. And I know I probably could have made money, and Grubhub was sending the notifications. They needed people out in the field. I was like, I'm just going to go out in the evening for a little while. I was too engrossed with what was going on online. I was loving it. I did a lot of other stuff. So that, I'm happy I caught up with that. I briefly watched Pete. A little bit of TLMDU. He seems like he's doing the same thing Pete's doing with the phone calls in and all that. But if that's what you got to do to keep it, the interest up, you got to do it. Maybe I should have wrote things down. I had so much to talk about. But tonight was just a easy night. Very peaceful. It's very calm out here. And tonight, I probably hit $65. It's quiet, guys. I could have made money today. It was rained all day. I wasn't doing that. I don't have to do that anymore. If I had to do it, I would do it. A little money every day. I made a choice. Now tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful. I will be ready at 10 o'clock. Put Uber on and at least get a handful of deliveries throughout the day. Doing a lot online because of all those Robinhood stocks I talk about. I looked at meetup.com, and it was a couple of days ago. I applied to a couple of monthly meetup groups, people who talk about stocks and trading and all that stock market to learn. And one group accepted me into their group. I'm really happy. I might not understand everything they're talking about, but the only way to learn is to do, and it's once a month. I look forward to reaping the rewards from all my investments because I know they're gonna go up. What else did I do? Built some web pages. Caitlin, I did just see your message. And I wrote back and I informed you that I am taking classes. Caramel King, I did take the time. Did you know he had a fight in Las Vegas? I think it was Las Vegas, and they had a video of him. He wants to be a victim. He wants to be that kind of class. And he's kicking the guy, and the women were teasing him. I think he's enjoying it now. I think he thinks he's gonna... I didn't watch the video at the beach yet, but I will. It's so humid in Long Island. It's just so humid. I don't know if to put the heat on for the defrost or the air conditioning. Every place I deliver to, their windows are just like a shower. Like a shower. So it's a quiet night. But I'll find the beach one. I did do a little research, and then I ended up watching that and I got off track. So I'm doing a lot. I did a lot of reading, a lot of learning today, guys, and that's the point. But he was kicking the guy, and they were making fun of him, but I think he wants that. Bagel Boss Mania, he had Timberland's The Beach. I'll check it out. I will check that out when I get home. Allergies, sorry guys. So I did do that too. I did catch a couple of things. That's not the way to become successful. And it's kind of pitiful, really. It's sad. He's letting himself be a victim. So then, what else did I do? God, I did so much research online. Got a lot done. I didn't want to come out tonight. I really wanted to have a all-day affair. I went to the gym. I did a little bit of everything. I snaked out my shower, and I cleaned my tub. I don't want to bother the super. He left me hanging, so I'm not going to go after him. I'll take care of it. But it worked. My girlfriend, I did what she suggested. I went to Home Depot. I bought a couple of little cheap things. It really worked. And I took baking soda and white vinegar, and it fizzled up. And I put a lot. I did two things. And I tell you guys, it really worked. Open flow, baby. I was like, wow, thanks. I would have never thought that worked. A home remedy. Baking soda and white vinegar to unclog clogs. A fraction of the price of all those other things, and it doesn't damage the pipes. And it worked great. At the beach. I'll check it out. But I ended up watching other things. He's making a very different kind of name for himself. It's sad. I know you find it humorous, it's funny, but it's also sad at the same time. See, it's another quiet night. It's definitely the end. But I'm grateful. I think I definitely hit $60. I don't think I'm going to get as lucky as I was last night. No Freeport Diner deliveries, I was hoping. That would have been great. I did say no to 11 offers. That's something to tell you with Grubhub. The first 3 offers, I didn't even get out of my parking lot. Okay, down to the first light. A $3, a $4, and a $3. I have one more thing to tell you. Food delivery talking. I couldn't believe it. And then they finally gave me like a $7 offer. And then I got a $10 offer. And the rest were Uber Eats. Regular around town. Nothing far, nothing crazy. Hey. Facebook. Bobby T did ask me in a comment, do I receive orders from Uber Eats under $5? What's the lowest offer? And around here, I think I got a decent spot tonight. Decent. That's not too bad. I've had worse. And I'll sit here for 5 more minutes. It doesn't ring. That's that. When I was in Long Beach, and I received last week those 8 Mickey D deliveries, I kept trying to get to Long Beach and they didn't put me there. And that's a long haul unless they're sending you there. Because once they send you there, they'll keep you busy. Because it's like kind of out of the way. And yes, I was receiving like $4.85. But you have to understand, it was 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock when I worked till 1 to 2. And I got 8 Mickey D's. And I was picking it up and driving it literally like 3 blocks down. And I would come back. I did 3 in an hour. And I was on my 4th one on the hour. So it's different when there's nobody on the road. It's very close. So yeah. Half were just under 5. And the rest were over 5. So, but not around here. I don't get deliveries from Uber Eats that are under $5. Not around here. I don't, Caramel. It's potluck. And you get to learn your market. Like I was just saying, I would never get, I don't make less than $5, even when I get Mickey D's. But in Long Beach, it was a little different. it was a little different. So no, you don't. You don't know where you're dropping off, and you don't know how much the payout is. Now, if you pick up from a more of a restaurant rather than a fast food place, the payout's pretty good. That's how I feel about it here. But if you just pick up like one thing, like I did Cold Stone ice cream, I couldn't believe how far they sent me. I was shocked I even hit $8. But the kid gave me a few dollar tip, and there was no traffic. Gotta know your market. Hello, team LMDU. Hey. I caught you for a little while, and I did listen to that story. I listened to everybody for like 5-10 minutes. The customer cursing out the driver. There's no reason for that. There just isn't. People nuts, not all. Some people are. No problem. You're doing the call-ins like Pete. Yeah. I don't know why people do that. We would never do that, but some people do. I've never had a problem like that. Only that one time that woman got a little nasty with me on the phone, and I feel I could have handled myself a little better, but I was more like, is she serious? It happens, one out of hundreds. It happened. And I knew she was going to complain. You can't please everybody. But tonight, I'm not getting rung. I thought maybe I get a couple of late nights. I definitely have to be available during the day tomorrow. I wasn't going out today. I wasn't working in that heavy rain. It rained all day, like that one video I had last week, and it didn't let up. There were ponds out there tonight. I said, please, just don't let it be raining when I go out at 7 o'clock. And it didn't. It just drizzled a little bit. So it is the end of summer. So I'm going to have to be available. I hate doing that because you never get anything done. And you don't, because you get into something and then you're like, oh, you don't want to say no. So you get in your car, you go and do it. So I'll check it out. So if Bobby T watches this, yes, just a few times I did. In a different area. I said no to Grubhub 11 times today in a very short amount of time. And then they gave me that restaurant that I really don't want to go to, and the payout was decent. I was only in Freeport, but I feel uncomfortable, and if I feel uncomfortable, I'd rather not have the money. I did take it once when it was like $20-something. I'm just too old to be uncomfortable. If I'm uncomfortable, I can't do it. Yes, and it took me a little while to figure out. You tap. You see the little face, the little, says the name, and then there's a little face, like a profile face, whatever, in the circle. You tap that, and then you tap on report an issue, and then all these options come up, and that's where you can give it back. I do want to sign it sometimes. I do that a couple of times a week. There's 2 places I won't deliver to, and if I can't figure it out on the map, and then I realize, oh boy, I don't want that one. So the circle with the face, you tap it, and then you see report issue. Tap that, and all these options come up. That's how I see it on my end. And that works. So what else? I gave out a few cards today for Get Upside app. It's been stuck on 88 for like 3 weeks. But that's what happened last time. It was stuck on a number for weeks. And then all of a sudden, I had a lot of delivery, like a lot of signups. It's quiet night. I can't believe that it's actually kind of humid, and it rained for 5 hours nonstop and heavy. I just can't get over the humidity. I would have thought tonight would have been a beautiful, cool, comfortable. At least I have a few dollars coming from me to me from the merchandiser app. That was cool because I did it weeks ago. It takes weeks to get paid, but it's still extra income. Oh, I didn't check our viewer tonight. Somebody joined. Somebody wrote me something really nice. I think she's from Illinois. Cad's Granny. You're welcome, Caramel. I hope that works. The circle the person, tap it, reports an issue, tap it, and all these choices come up. So, Cad's Granny, one from Illinois. She wrote me the sweetest thank you on YouTube, like a comment. And I think it's Illinois. She's from the United States, but not on the East Coast. And she said she did a job and she got paid $16. She took some pictures on the I View It. She was so happy. Doesn't mean it's going to be there all the time, but you might get a few a month. That's pretty cool. She was so happy. And then she told me in the comment, she tells people to go visit my website and gives me shout outs. That's motivation for me to add more information. And I have to, but if I didn't have that big bill. The more you do, the more you learn, guys. I live in Nassau County, Long Island, New York. It's a part of town of Hempstead. In order to release me of my loan obligation, I got it down. I couldn't spit it out the other night. I was frazzled. But it's experience and knowledge, and you become, you know how to take care of yourself better. Knowledge is power. And that's what I'm paying for. I'm paying for them to put that on file and release me from my loan obligation and prepare the deed and send me the right payoff statement. And then within 30 to 60 days, they will send me the paperwork saying I'm not responsible anymore for the loan. It's all up to snuff. And I'll receive the deed. And that's what I need the $705 for. I knew it couldn't be that easy. That's the charge to close up a loan, a mortgage loan on a co-op in Nassau County, Long Island. Wow. Punishment for paying off your mortgage. So it's going to be my motivator all week long. That's why I'm going to stop buying shares. And Caitlin, if you're watching, thank you. I joined a couple of groups and I was approved. I'm going to learn more about stocks. I can't wait till September, October. WordPress groups, meetups, meeting other people, joining other groups. And more money during the day when your food delivery app gig work. Oh, thank God. I think I'm going to be slamming this winter. Going to have Taco Bell right down the street. And Mickey D's. And Freeport Diner. And the Dominican place. I think it's going to be slamming this fall. I cannot wait till the third week of September. I'm getting tired of only working nights to make some kind of money. But if you watch all the other channels, you know that is a topic of conversation. You're welcome, Caramel. So that's all I have, guys. I had a nice calm night. I only drove, I should check now. So I'm keeping track of all the money and trips I do this week. 49.4 miles. 49.4 miles. And that's that. I was hoping I would get another order. I'm not. It's too quiet. But that's why I just make a little money every day. It's better than no money. So that's that. Thanks for hanging in, guys. And I'm happy I helped you, Caramel. I'm glad that you're doing Uber Eats. Uber Eats, I make good tips. Almost every order tonight, I got a tip. And I'll probably get it later on too, because I just dropped one off. We'll see. I've delivered to that house many times, and they usually give me $2. You get to know your customers if you do it long enough, you know? Okay, guys. Thanks. I even tried to watch one seashell, and I was so preoccupied today. I got a lot done, and I still made a few bucks. That's what's so great about freedom. Oh, there is one very good thing. Caitlin wrote me a comment from my video last night, speaking about when Hogan Reports told me that Panera Bread has rid Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash drivers, and they're still using the app, but they're using in-house drivers. She says in last night's video that I uploaded in the comments section, her name is Caitlin K, I believe. Caitlin K. And she said in New Jersey that she took notice there's at least 5 restaurants that are doing the same thing. They use the food delivery app gigs, and they have their own delivery drivers. They don't use the drivers offered from the apps. That's bad. You're going to lose half your opportunities if even half of the places do that. Panera Bread, that was a big one with DoorDash. They had a good gig. When I did DoorDash, I was always at Panera Bread. And they lost that account, that client. That's pretty tough. You're welcome. No problem. Thanks for the compliment. That's very nice of you. Thank you. So, guys, you know, it's always going to change. That's why I said use this opportunity as an opportunity. And someone said this in one of Pete's videos. He was like taking 3 points from a chat from a previous video, and someone wrote, "Get out now. I'm happy I got out a year ago. Don't plan on retiring on these gigs. They're only going to get worse," and everything else. And I happen to agree with that man. Yeah. So be careful if one does it, because Panera Bread's quality. This isn't a super fast food place. It is fast, but not compared to a Burger King or McDonald's or Wendy's or Checkers. It's not like that kind of fast. It's, you know, people go there and hang out for hours and eat quality food. And when they leave, they spend a lot of money on their products and bring it home, because it's more like a very nice coffee shop. And whenever I picked up with DoorDash, you know, laptops are out, people are working, and they're getting good quality food. They don't want just anyone delivering their food. And their food is not cheap. And it should be delivered properly. And they're willing to pay in-house to do that. But they don't want to lose the business. And the apps are not going to say no, because there's money in it for them. You know, we're going to lose. There's going to be more places like that. That's just one example. So we got to keep an eye out for that. What else? That's it for now. I'm happy I remembered that before I went. I didn't want to take notes, you know. I think I got everything. So, guys, thanks for joining in. I'll see you soon. Good luck, Caramel. And I'll probably be live tomorrow night. I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Bye.